Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The weather's at it again, and it looks like it's time for an update. Oh, and how did the meteorologist tell the time? With the Weather Watch. Over to you, Kareem. Hello, and thank you, Robras. So, these next 3 days, they seem to be like a nice heaty days after the winter season. So, Tuesday, we have a nice day, clear skies with a high 67, low 48. No clouds at all. It's going to look really good, lots of sunshine. And then on Wednesday, it's going to get a little cloudy with 34% chance of rain, high 65 and a low of 52. And then it starts to get like a stormy weather. 44% chance of rain, a high 72 and 53 degrees low. Lots of clouds and stuff, might have storm. So on the satellite map, we have lots of low pressure on the west coast. And then we have low front moving towards North Carolina, which is going to be the bad weather on Thursday. So when that sweeps in, that's going to be crazy storm, you know, we got to stay inside. But for right now, nothing is going on in the area, so the temperatures are average. They're very nice days, so go outside while you can, enjoy your day. So on the infrared map, we see clouds. For this specific picture, the light blue is the clouds and the orange is the land. There's no cloud there. So this is for Tuesday. This is going to just sweep out the way, so the whole day will be good, nice and sunny. Okay, so that is all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Right, whoa, okay, alright. I am Mehmet from Wilmington, and I'm here to teach you about some hurricanes, specifically Hurricane Floyd and Fran, ones that destroyed my hometown. So, hurricanes, they're basically just giant, huge, massive storms that cause a lot of rainfall and crazy winds, alright? So, this picture here shows you what a hurricane would look like. So in the center you got your eye, everything is revolving around it. And then you have descending air that's going into the eye. Got some warm, moist air going around it. And then you got the eye wall. Alright, so there's your parts to it. So hurricanes, they start off as tropical depressions and they evolve into hurricanes. So when we recognize them with lots of low pressure, they start to turn into they're originally warm air, so they start to turn into areas of cooler air, which becomes into a hurricane. Now most of these air masses and bunches of low pressure and warm air originate off the coast of Africa, and they end up sweeping and knocking our country on the side of the head. So these hurricanes are rated based on their damage on the Saffir-Simpson scale, which is a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the weakest and 5 being the most catastrophic. These are based on how much rainfall and wind they produce. So 1 has really dangerous winds and can do some damage. It still can. But then 5 down here is extreme catastrophic winds. You do not want to be in the middle of one of these. These things cause maximum damage. These are spooky, okay? So here we have Hurricane Floyd, I believe. I remember this a while ago. It was really scary, you know. So we have it starting down here as a tropical depression, and as it starts getting closer to us, it gets stronger, and then it reaches a certain point when it's a Category 5. Man, that's just scary right there. Alright, and then it starts to die down a little, because when it's really strong, it just can't last that long. So right here in this area is when it actually hits us, and we experience lots of rainfall, extreme winds. This was the spookiest thing in my entire life. So scary. And then it just goes off and it dies out, basically. Alright, so Hurricane Floyd did do a lot of damage with winds, but it mainly did damage with flooding, and lots of flooding. So in just 24 hours, the Wilmington area had around 15 inches. Now that's a lot of rain, assuming that the total amount of rainfall and flooding we had was near 19 inches. In just 24 hours, we had way more than half. So all of this flooding costed us around $6 billion, and 2.6 million people were evacuated from the city. So that's scary. I like staying in my hometown. I don't want to get flooded. All right, so about 3 years before Hurricane Floyd, we had Hurricane Fran hit, which was not fun either. Now this one was a little weaker, but it did have 155-mile-an-hour winds. Now, that's crazy. And after 6 hours of this being on land and actually doing damage, it died off to do a Category 1 hurricane. So it wasn't as bad as Hurricane Floyd, but that thing was crazy, all right? So this one right here just caused lots of trees to fall, and the total cost was around $1.275 billion. Now see, that's a sixth compared to Hurricane Floyd. So, I mean, it's not really anything. So if you were like me going through these two hurricanes, you got to know what you got to do if you get caught in one. Now first, what you're going to want is some precautions, have some water, have some food for supplies if it gets real bad. You need to stay in your house longer than a day or two. So the second thing you need to do is check your TV, listen to the radio to make sure it's a real hurricane. Because if it is, you don't want to go outside and you need to go on to step 3. Making sure that all your doors and all your windows are shut. Try to stay inside and just hold on. Have some good hope. Back to you, Rob Ross. Alright, thank you, Mehmet, and thank you, Kareem. That's all we have for today's WEC TV weather report. Oh, and if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? Pilgrims.